Hello friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Miranda and today I'm going to share about what is in my pencil case, and I'm also gonna do a pen test. A couple of pens that I like in my MD notebook and also in the new Hobonichi Techo papers. So stick around and let's get started. First of all, let's do Hobonichi pencil case. I think it's in Pelican. I forgot, but I will write down. It's pretty simple in here. I have the Kokuyo scissors. It's very sharp. I like it, and it's all pink. Everything in here, it's pink or blue, so it matches with the cover, the pencil case itself. And then I also have a cutter. I believe this is also Kokuyo. It's very slim and sharp. I think it's Kokuyo, right? I chose in pink. And then I keep my fountain pens in here, and mostly it's a Kaweco. I love Kaweco pen because it's very light and it doesn't cost that much. Doesn't break my bank. I have it in light blue and hot pink and a pastel pink. And I also have my Twisby Echo in here. And there you go. It's also in pink. My Twisby Echo. I love pink. I rarely use my fountain pens anymore because of the drying time in my Hobonichi. It takes quite a bit of longer for me to write and then have to press the ink blotter. So these are in my Hobonichi pencil case, and now I use this a lot. I bought a transparent pencil case in one of those, probably you could call a dollar store in America, but in here it's called KKF, and they have like cheap stationery stores basically, and stickers and everything else, and they sell it for like around $2.50. So yeah, it's pretty cheap, and I like it because I can see everything inside in here, and I can bring it anywhere I want. So what is in my pencil case? Let me go through with it all together. My most important pens that I use all the time is Zebra Sarasa in blue gray, right? This one is 0.5 and this is Zebra Sarasa Nano in 0.3. I love both a lot. I use the 0.3 when I do my journal entry in my Hobonichi, and I use the 0.5 for journal entry in Midori notebooks. Why? Because Hobonichi has a smaller grid, therefore I know I use 0.3 because it's thinner and I don't know, somehow it's very neat for me, while the 0.5 works very well in my MD notebook. Aside from that, I have a clean colored dot for my habit tracker in the Hobonichi, and also some of the if I want to do heading in my MD notebook, I also use this. And today I'm going to do a pen test for these two new pens that I have. I think this is the Pilot 0.4 Pilot Juice Up I think in dark brown. This is 0.4 Pilot Juice Up. I'm gonna use this as a pen test, and this is a Ilmili, I think, Pilot Ilmili, with the very subtle black with purple accent. When I went to Hong Kong like last year, I saw this pen in Kinokuniya and everything is almost sold out. And then I found out in Indonesia that some of the store has this, and I immediately snatched up one. So I've never tried this pen before, so let's do the pen test for later. As usual, we'll have a matte liner, Zebra matte liner for my highlighter, right? And then I also have a Uniball 0.38 in gray. Then I also have my click art as well for headings. See, I think it's zebra click art in blue and pink. And then I have my little twin star rulers. And I also have a Sarasa R in blue gray as well, but this is 0.4. So before the 0.3 is available, I bought the 0.4. I think it has a little bit of bleed through. That's why I don't use it that much. And then for me, it's always a must, my Pilot Friction in 0.38 in black, blue, and red. I use this for my planning in the weekly section of my Hobonichi Tejo. Then I have my pencil, Dr. Grip, Pilot Dr. Grip 0.5 pencil. And I also have the Mono Air correction tape, 10 meters, I think. And I love this because it's pink, right? And I also have another dot liner compact in pink. This is for my dot glue, right? And then I have a Pilot Friction eraser and also a pencil eraser for my pencil. So these two are eraser. And last but not least, I have this Pantone. All right, I have to read it. I have this Pantone it's basically a sticky note that I can just rip out easily. There you go. And just put it here back again if you would like. So those are what's in my pencil case. And now let's get started with the pen test. Let us start with the Zebra Sarasa, the 3 types of Zebra Sarasa, and see where it goes. So when you do a pen test, all you need to do is just write down so it really is not smudge. 3 seconds probably. This is immediately. And Zebra Sarasa. Smudge a bit. Doesn't smudge. And for sure, if 3 seconds doesn't smudge, then the 5 seconds also doesn't smudge, right? And then this is the Zebra Sarasa Nano. Smudge only a little bit. Doesn't smudge that much. And for sure, this one will not smudge. So you can see why I like using my Zebra Sarasa, and the ink color is pretty as well. So if you want to see it closely, it's like this. And then let us move to the Pilot Friction. Just do the 0.3 in black, 0.38. Yeah, it smudged a little bit. Doesn't smudge. And after 5 seconds, of course, it's not going to smudge. So this is the Pilot Friction. What I like about this is that if I make a mistake, especially in planning, right? Some plans fell through, some don't. But the one that fell through, I can just erase it right away. And if you are smudging it, you can just erase it and write it down again. There you go. Then let us move to a Pilot Choose Up in brown, and it's 0.4 Pilot Choose Up. Ooh. I think it is in blue. It smudge only a little bit. It doesn't smudge. And yeah, it's actually very sharp and smooth. Wow, palette juice up. I think I have it also in blue. And there you go. The Pilot Il Milli, I think. Oh, it's still new. There you go. There's a lot of smudging in the Pilot Il Milli. Let's go do the Uniball 1, 0.38. For sure, the 3-second and 5-second, it will not smudge. But it's very, very light. There's a little bit of smudging. This is Uniball 1. Now let's start with the Zebra Mild Liner, but as most of you would know that the Zebra will not smudge. I don't know. After 3-second and 5-second, for sure it's not going to smudge. Then let's do the click art. I have 2 click art. Let me write down like this. After 5-second, less smudging for Zebra click art. So those are the pen test, right? And see, for the bleed through, it's definitely everything is ghosting, but the one that bleeds through is the second one, right? The others are not. The second one, which I told you, is the Zebra Sarasa 4, 0.4. It bleeds through. But yeah, I think all of the choices are good. And of course, if you use the Uni pen from the Hobonichi Techo, it will not bleed through, or it will not smudge at all, because it's basically a pen. The reason why I don't use this is because the color is so basic, so I would like to have different color, like, see, it doesn't smudge at all. So that's why Hobonichi always have this pen whenever they have, whenever they sell it, because this is the perfect pen if you don't want any smudging or any waiting time while you write. And keep in mind as well that I'm using my right hand to write, so it smudges less. But if you use your left hand to write, then it will smudge much more, right? For those of you left-handed, this pen would be the best pen. So this is in the Hobonichi new paper with all this pen tests. Let's move on to the Midori notebook paper, which I'm sure, let's use the back one. Again, let's start with the Zebra Sarasa. and definitely no smudging after 5 seconds. So let's do a Sarasa 0.4. See, the thing with the Sarasa 0.4 and 0.5, I think the 0.4 is even thicker than 0.5. And it doesn't smudge. For sure, it doesn't smudge in the Midori notebook paper. That's why I like this paper a lot, because using it with this Sarasa is so perfect. For sure, there is no smudging whatsoever. And then let's try the Pilot Juice Up. Pilot 0.4 is way thicker than the Sarasa 0.4. And I'm also sure that this one will not have any smudging. See, it's very clean. Maybe a little smudging if I... There you go. And then the Pilot definitely smudging. Still smudging. Wow. Okay. It's good in concept, but not really good. Let's do the Uniball 1. It's very, very light, this gray. I don't know if I can see. Again, no smudging for sure. I think Uniball is also a very good pen to use. Okay. And then for my Pilot Friction, and for sure for 5 seconds and 3 seconds it will not smudge at all, the Pilot. And then the Click Art, doesn't smudge. Okay, and for sure, you know, the Melt Liner will not smudge. It probably smudge a bit. There you go, will not smudge. 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't smudge. And 5 seconds. It also will not smudge. And then the last one would be the Uniball pen from Hobonichi. There you go. So this is the pen test. The one that has a lot of smudging would be the Pilot 0.5 milli. I don't know how to pronounce that. Milli. And then the Click Art as well. But if you wait for 5 seconds, it doesn't smudge. And yeah, Uniball pen. Let's see the bleed through. There you go. None of them has bleed through at all. So yeah, there you go. I think the winner has always been for me Sarasa, and then Pilot Juice Up 0.4 is also good, and for sure Uniball is also good, and Pilot Friction, and the Uniball pen. So if we can compare it with the Hobonichi Pilot, no, Sibra Sarasa 0.4, it is getting bleed through. I don't know if you can see clearly. There you go. It's way, the ghosting is much more pronounced as well, and it's bleed through. And so does the Milli. The ghosting is quite big. And there you go. So definitely no Pilot Milli, but Pilot Juice 0.4 is the clear winner, as well as the whole Sarasa and the Uniball 1. there you go. Thank you for watching my pen test for today. I hope this will satisfy and inform you which pen and which highlighter that you could use in both Hobonichi and the Midori notebook. Thank you for watching this far, and if you like my content, please subscribe and hit the like button below, and I will see you next week for brand new content. Thank you. Bye.